Have you noticed something odd in Transformers: Rise of the Beasts? It almost feels like there are three gorilla captains in the film. On screen, we can clearly identify only two Maximal leaders, yet many viewers are convinced there's a third one hidden in the details. So who exactly is this missing gorilla captain? Let's start with the two leaders we can definitively confirm. The first to appear is Apelink, the original leader of the Maximals. He is not the Optimus Primal most audiences are familiar with, but the previous commander of the Maximal faction. When their home world was devastated by a cataclysmic assault, it was Apelink who led his people in a last stand to defend the Transwarp Key. At the critical moment, he chose to sacrifice himself, buying precious time for his species to escape. This brings us to the second gorilla captain, Optimus Primal. He was not a king who stood at the top from the very beginning. Rather, he became a leader out of necessity, forced to shoulder the fate of the Maximals after his predecessor fell. Many viewers notice how visually distinct these two characters are. Apelink features more pronounced beast fur around his head and back, with armor that feels heavier and more primitive. Optimus Primal, by contrast, has a sleeker, more metallic gorilla form, with tighter armor and a double-bladed spear glowing with orange energy. A symbol of a tactical leader, not one who rules through brute force alone. So the question is, where did the so-called third gorilla captain come from? The answer doesn't lie in any character who appears on screen, but rather in a misreading of the film's world-building. Some viewers interpreted the lore surrounding the Transwarp Key as evidence of an ancient primal gorilla leader, even mistaking murals and oral legends shown in the film for a third distinct commander. In reality, within the actual narrative of Transformers: Rise of the Beasts, there are only two gorilla form characters with true captain-level authority, the former leader Apelink and his successor, Optimus Primal. The supposed third captain is either a leftover concept from a different timeline or early lore ideas, or the result of audiences mistaking the collective memory of Maximal civilization for an individual character. And it's precisely this intentional ambiguity that fuels the illusion, making people wonder whether there was one, an even older and even more powerful gorilla leader, who never truly stepped into the spotlight.